Good morning, everyone. We thank you for being with us today as we honor National Domestic Violence Awareness Month. I'm Roxanne Lerma, the Media Relations Director for the great city of Mission. Home should be a place of love. It should be a place of warmth and comfort. It's somewhere that you know that you're going to be surrounded by care and support. But unfortunately, not everyone has that. And we are trying to reinforce the message that there is help available. National Domestic Violence Awareness Month is a time for victims to speak out in a united voice. It is also a time to challenge people to support the programs that provide attention and services to these victims. To begin today, I would like to invite our Mission Police Chief Cesar Torres to the podium to say a few words.
Good morning. Thank you all for being here today. I'm Chief Torres with the Mission Police Department. Home is supposed to be love. It's got to be about love and not about hatred, not about domestic violence. And sadly, that's not the case in a lot of cases. For those victims of domestic violence, the City of Mission wants you to know that you are not alone. There are programs in place to help you to get through this situation. We are so honored to have Mrs. Cela Marin here. She is a crime victims liaison that's housed out of the Mission Police Department, and we're so grateful to have her here with us today. It's important to let our victims of domestic violence know that we shall break the cycle, because not only are victims getting affected, so are our children who grow up to think that this is something normal, and it's not. We ask you to count on your Mission Police Department because we care for you. We'll be right there with you before, during, and after. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Before we move forward, I'd like to recognize our Mission City Council because they are super strong supporters of today's press conference. Our Mayor in attendance, Nori Gonzalez Garza. Our Mayor Pro Tem, Ruben Plata. Councilwoman Jessica Ortega. Councilman Abiel Flores. And Councilman Beto Vela. Next up to the podium, our City Manager, Mr. Randy Pettis.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for being here. In Mission, we are reinforcing our commitment to speak out against domestic violence, and that's what we're doing today. This month reminds us of some households in our community that suffer in silence. Today, domestic violence is a leading cause of injury of women. An average of 24 people per minute, is what the statistics say, are victims of physical violence or other forms of harm by an intimate partner. So as we sit here today, 24 people are being hurt, and that person that's supposed to love them. Domestic violence is not an issue specific to one single country or even a place. It happens all around the world, and it can happen to anyone. So we ask that we don't sit back and wait for destiny to decide how many times an abuser will continue to assault. Fight back by making that right decision. Phone a relative for help, or you can stay safe in a safe place. Contact your local authorities and ask for support. We are here to support. Our Mission Police Department and our crime victims liaisons are here available at all times to take action immediately. We all deserve to live in peace and harmony. On behalf of the entire City Council, I extend my hand to you and offer our community all the help possible to break the cycle. Thank you all for joining us. May God bless each and every one of you.
Thank you, Randy. The Hidalgo County Criminal District Attorney's Office and the Hidalgo County Family Violence Task Force actually held the annual Brides March this weekend to kick off Domestic Violence Awareness Month. It is a huge topic for them. Please welcome our District Attorney, Rick Rodriguez.
Thank you, Roxanne. It gives me great pleasure to be here today with not only the leaders of the City of Mission. Mayor, thank you for being here and thank you for having this, but also with the Chief of Police, law enforcement, and an awesome crime victim liaison. Thank you for all the great work that you do. Today, as we're here today and as we're speaking here today, someone is living through domestic violence, whether it's in the City of Mission, whether it's in the County of Hidalgo, whether it's in the state of Texas. Unfortunately, someone is living through domestic violence right now. Whether it's physical, whether it's mental, whether it's verbal, it's happening. And it's leaders like this in the City of Mission and throughout the Hidalgo County that it takes to be able to stop that cycle, that it takes to be able to tell that person that's living through domestic violence, we're here to help. There are services. More and more we hear of these services because not only because of the law enforcement of City of Mission or the city leaders, but through other organizations like the Angels of Love, the Rio Grande Valley Empowerment Zone. There's so many agencies that are working together right now and collaborating to send that message out and say, we are here to help. Sometimes as prosecutors and sometimes as leaders, we get so busy in other things that are so important to us or we have a great responsibility to take care of. But these are issues that are important too. And again, I am proud to be here and know that the City of Mission and the city leaders today are sending a message to the individuals that there is help. We can help you and get educated. We can help you and get a plan. We can help you and get a protective order. We can give you that information so you can empower yourself to be able to do what needs to be done so we can stop the domestic violence abuse. So again, I commend Mayor and the city leaders, the Chief of Police, and also everyone else who does a good job of giving that service that is greatly needed, not only in the City of Mission, but throughout the County of Hidalgo. And I want to thank our individuals who I work who I work so good with. We have Amy, who's here from the crime victims. She's the chief of prosecuting the crime victims, domestic violence unit. And we have Pearl here, who's also coordinator on with a crime victims unit. So again, thank you again for the opportunity to be here. And this is what needs to happen. This is what we need to do so we can stop domestic violence. So thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you, Rick. So Domestic Violence Awareness Month offers an opportunity to call attention to complex and multifaceted issues of domestic violence through various media outlets like you guys, and we thank you for that. On that note, please welcome our Mission PD Public Information Officer, Mr. Art Flores.
Good morning. Hello, I'm Public Information Officer Art Flores. As we all know, October is the Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and now more than ever, it is critical that we all do everything we can to raise awareness in our community and let everyone know that they are not alone, and that the Mission Police Department is here to support our victims. Over the past 30 years, much progress has been made to support domestic violence victims and survivors. On average, nearly 20 people per minute are physically abused by a partner in the United States. Please keep in mind that domestic violence affects every family member. And always remember that the Mission Police Department and our crime victim liaisons are here at any time to help and support you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Art. And of course, we want to do this outreach for our Spanish-speaking community as well. Please welcome Officer Jorge Rodriguez.
Bueno, buenos días a todos. Muchas gracias por estar aquí. Octubre es el mes de la concientización sobre la violencia doméstica. Y hoy más que nunca es fundamental que todos hagamos todo lo posible por crear conciencia en nuestras comunidades. Que sepan que no están solos y que el Departamento de Policía de Mission está aquí para apoyar a nuestras víctimas. En los últimos 30 años ha habido mucho progreso para ayudar a las víctimas del crimen, para las víctimas de la violencia doméstica. Cada minuto, 20 personas en los Estados Unidos son agredidas físicamente por su pareja. Es importante entender que la violencia doméstica no solo afecta a las dos partes involucradas, sino que afecta a toda la familia. Por favor, recuerden que el Departamento de Policía de Mission y nuestra oficina y enlace para víctimas del crimen, estamos aquí para apoyarlos en cualquier momento y en cualquier circunstancia. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, Officer Rodriguez. So to close out our presser today, we really want to emphasize the resources that are available to our victims. Please welcome our Mission Police Crime Victims Liaison, Ms. Isela Marin.
Here, sorry. Good morning, welcome everyone. My name is Isela Marin, Mission Police Department Crime Victim Liaison. I'm here to provide services. Mission Police Department and I, we're here to provide services to victims of a crime within the city of Mission, but not limited to help all victims with applications under the Texas Crime Victims Act. My goal and our goal as a police department is to ensure that any victim has the opportunity to get its rights granted, to offer emotional support, to get the rights granted that we offer, like information, to help the victims of crime to find the resources and any available assistance that we can provide. The Crime Victims Compensation Program, they help victims and their families with the financial cost of a crime, as counseling, medical treatments, therapy, funeral expenses, and loss of income not paid by other sources. You know, in Texas, 1 in 3 families are being victims of domestic violence. So this program was created to encourage greater victims' participation in the apprehension and prosecution of the criminals and the reimbursement for costs of expenses that they are related to that crime. This month is the month of domestic violence awareness. So Mission Police Department wants for you to speak up, please. We have to be brave. We need to talk openly and acknowledge how domestic abuse affects our families, our communities, and our lives. Please report any crime to the police department, and we are here to help you. We are here for you. Estamos aquí para apoyarlos, estamos aquí para orientarlos, les podemos ayudar con sus aplicaciones. No tienen que preocuparse porque nosotros los vamos a referir a las organizaciones necesarias que ustedes necesitan asistir. A cada víctima y a sus familiares van a obtener la ayuda que ustedes merecen. Tienen derechos, tienen toda la ayuda necesaria por parte de nosotros, del estado de Texas y del condado de Hidalgo, así como de la policía de Mission. No están solos, ayúdenos a crear concientización entre la comunidad y poner un alto a la violencia doméstica. We have many nonprofit organizations that are here to help. Thank you to the Hidalgo DA's office, Domestic Violence Unit, the Protective Orders Department, Mujeres Unidas, Ms. Clarisa, Ms. Victoria de los Santos, Angels of Love, Ms. Dela Rodriguez, Joan Garza from RGV Empowerment Zone. And remember, we are offering all the support services and all the resources to any victim of a crime. We're here for you, don't forget it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Isela. That wraps up today's press conference. We remind you, please don't stay silent if you know of someone who needs help or if you need help. It is time to speak up, and the Mission Police Department and our partnering agencies are definitely here to support you. Thank you, and have a wonderful rest of the day.